welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video is a requested video that I do an eye tutorial on a copper eye look, so that's what this is, an eye tutorial based on this eye look right here. I did it using the new Urban Decay Jean-Michel Basquiat eyeshadow palette. I picked up like the entire collection, which you guys are about to see. I have, does it even say it on the actual palettes what they are? Because I got like his neutral and like the colorful one. It had said it on the box. I don't see it anywhere on the palette. These things are insane. Like, but they are so cool. Like this one is actually a vertical palette. The one that I used to create the copper look, and it comes with a brush and it folds over, and these are, because it's based on, I hope I'm saying Jean-Michel Basquiat. I don't know. I'm not an art connoisseur. I have no idea. But because it's based on this like crazy artist's art from the 80s, apparently, they also designed it so you can hang it on the wall, which when you guys see me start opening it, you're going to see my like total excitement, like what? Because I've never seen anything like this before ever. So this one hangs horizontally and this one hangs vertically, and I think that is so freaking cool. Not that this matches the theme of my beauty room at all. But this is such a cool idea. I've never seen palettes. Have you guys ever seen palettes that can hang on the wall that like come ready to be hung like that? Like I've never seen anything like that. So I swatched both palettes for you guys so you can see what both ones look like. But I did stick to just the one to create the copper request, because a few people have been requesting a copper look, and I went like all out. I even like copper highlight, like the whole, I did like an extra double wing for copper. I really tried to bring the copper for you guys, so that's why I stuck to this baby. But this palette looks so amazing too, and I am dying to play, because I'm thinking like once you see this swatch, I want to so put this all over my lid and put that as like a halo. I mean, it's out there, but that like that's taking me to a whole other level of like color and out of my comfort zone. But wait till you see the swatches. This one is like really crazy, but it's so cool. And I picked up all 3 liners that they released, so I swatch all 3 for you. This one, I have no idea when I'm going to use it. Maybe when I do a look with this other palette. I did use this one today as a base underneath my lower lash line. This eye will not stop watering. I don't know if you guys can see it right now. My bra is like about to show. Since getting like sick and dealing with all of this, I've lost a little bit of weight unintentionally, and everything's not fitting me right, as you can tell, and as it really was unintentional, and I plan on like getting fit again. It's just, it happened. And it's a total side note, but that's why everything's like a little baggy, and I keep looking. I'm like, don't peek, please. But I guess I can always crop in editing if a boob showed. Anyway, and then they also, like Urban Decay and this Jean-Michel Basquiat collection also has lipstick, and I don't know if there were multiple shades. I cannot remember. I picked up the shade Exhibition, which when you first see me swatch it, I'm like, oh, I love this shade. It looks so amazing and beautiful and like my perfect, like I love that plummy type of tone. It's just so complimentary when you have blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. And once I put it on, it became like this awful 80s pink. And all of this is inspired from the 80s, so maybe that was the intent, is that it does transform into that. But this is the only thing I'm not crazy about in the collection. So I am actually going to return the lipstick, but they improved the formula. in these. This is still called their 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. Like, they didn't change. Kurt just came home. They didn't change the name or anything, but the formula is so much creamier. Like, no joke. This, the one that I used today, this one in particular, is seriously comparable to the new Marc Jacobs Highliner gel crayons. I can't believe it. I don't know about the other two. I don't know if I got lucky with this batch, if they have like reformulated their formula. I have no idea, but this one was incredible. And the palettes were so creamy, so pigmented, so easy to blend and work with and amp up with a setting spray. Like, just amazing. And I thought that I ordered the last palette that also had a blush, bronzer, and highlighter in it, and that was my bad, not Sephora's. I went back and checked because I got my order and I was like, where's the cheek palette? And I guess I thought I added it to my cart, and really I didn't. And my dog is eating a wrapper. My dogs. So I wasn't able to test out the bronzer, blush, and highlight as part of this collection, but I was able to put everything else to the test for you guys and at least swatch both palettes and put one palette to like full use for you. And I'm very impressed with it. The formula is really good. Urban Decay did not chintz out. If anything, Urban Decay like stepped up their game for this collaboration, or in memory of, or I don't know, because I don't know if this person's still around. I have no idea. All I know is that it is some crazy art. And when I read you guys the description, it says it's based on the artist's work from the 80s. So he could very much still be around, but I really have no idea. All I know is that these are super cool. They're not like the most compact, but they fold over. You get a mirror, you get a brush, and the formulation is amazing. So if you guys want to see how to get this eye look, see swatches, see everything in action, then just keep on watching. So I picked up the new Urban Decay, I'm assuming Jean-Michel Basquiat gallery inspired collection. I have no idea. I can only assume that it's French, but I am not really an art connoisseur, so I'm probably totally butchering the person's name, and I am so sorry. Now, I did get both eyeshadow palettes, all three of the eyeliners that were released. I picked up the lipstick in Exhibition. I thought I grabbed the little palette that had a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. I guess I missed it somehow. I don't know how. I have everything else from the collection, but not that. So we're gonna put everything else to the test, and I'm gonna swatch both palettes for you. They are like some crazy, like, just take a moment. Look at that. Yep. I actually haven't even sat down to stare at this yet either. So this is the Tenant eyeshadow palette, I guess. And then the other one, oh my God. Yes, I literally just opened the boxes and sat down. I did not even look at these myself. These are like scary. Oh my goodness. And then that's what the back of this one looks like. Gold Griot eyeshadow palette. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we get a brush with both palettes, and I'll read you the back of both of them. And then these are some vibrant new 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. So it's still their hopefully original formulation, because it is saying 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. And this lipstick is like really fun packaging. This isn't too scary. This is like a little scary, a little grunge, a little fun, but oh my goodness, this is like crazy. And then I also ordered this time I ordered everything, and I know I did. I double checked my order history on the new line from Pretty Vulgar, but Sephora messed up my order yet again, and even though I have flash shipping, it's all broken up. Everything was supposed to arrive from Pretty Vulgar today. I got their palettes, 4 of their liquid lipsticks, their blush, their highlighter, their bronzer, and that's all coming over. Today's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I ordered it when it launched. How is that 2-day shipping? It was when it arrived today, but not when it's coming on Wednesday. So far I got the Early Bird eyeshadow palette, and I mean, I'll save it for a video when the rest of the stuff comes in. And then I got the On Point liquid eyeliner pencil that we'll put to the test with the Pretty Vulgar. And then I got the matte lipstick Bury Them With a Smile in 06. And that looks really fun. But I did get like everything from them to test out. 4 liquid lipsticks. The shades just look so pretty. I couldn't decide. But I did get their blush, bronzer, and highlight to put to the test, as well as all of this. So you guys do have a Pretty Vulgar entire collection video coming your way as soon as Sephora gets their together and I receive all the items. So let's get into the Jean-Michel Basquiat as Luby is, I guess, cheering us on, and see what these crazy palettes look like. So it says that his, and I'm assuming it's a his based on the photo. So we'll run with a his, but I don't know for sure. Creativity knew no limits. A pioneer of the neo-expressionist movement. Luby Lou. He really wants to play with Dumbo again, and Dumbo just wants to sleep under the blankets. He quickly rose to fame on the 80s art scene in New York City. See, I was born in 86. His iconic paintings and drawings are still exhibited all over the world. Housed in a mini reproduction of Basquiat's artwork, this special edition palette features 8 exclusive brights inspired by his paintings, plus a double-ended brush. When you're done with the shadows, use the hanger to display the palette on your wall. What? Oh my god, I have never seen that in my life. Oh, that is really cool, actually. And then look at that. Okay, this is probably the most fun palette. Like, it was a little bit out there and scary, but that's a really cool idea. All right, let's get into this, if I can figure it out without breaking it. Okay, it just opens. I didn't know if there was like a button you had to push or something. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me get the brush out. These look really pretty. And it even folds over. It has a mirror. Here are the shades. That green is like bam, but the pink and the purple look so pretty too. Oh, but graffiti and Exu, those are stunning colors. Oh, but that pink and that purple, oh my gosh. And this is like all texturized. This is super cool, you guys. Like, this is really cool. I cannot believe that you can hang that on the wall. Where's the brush? Let's see what the brush looks like. I mean, not amazing, but not terrible. It's nice that they include it, as usual, but not the best one. Now this other one, the gold Griot? I'm so bad at names. Okay, all of this says the exact same thing. except this special edition eyeshadow palette features 8 exclusive neutrals inspired by his paintings. So, and the same thing, it has a hanger. So, let's see what this baby. Okay, so this one you would hang up this way. There's the hanger. That is such a cool idea. Like, I've never seen that before. Okay, so do you also open vertically? It does. Okay, I'm so excited that these fold over and that is the coolest idea ever. So here we have the neutrals. These are awesome. All right, so I'm gonna swatch both palettes, and it's great because at least we have some transition shades with this one. And let's see what this looks like. Maybe I'll be able to create that bronze or that coppery bronze look that you guys have, I've had a few requests. I'll see what it looks like once I swatch it. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna get to swatching and then I will be right. Oh, I guess I can open up the rest of everything too while we're at it. Let's see what the lipstick looks like. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got stuff on me already. This is like texturized and oh my goodness. That's a really nice color. Oh, and that's super creamy. Oh, I like this a lot. So that is a win. Okay, let's get into these crazy pencils. So this shade is called Post Punk. They definitely changed it up for this craziness. Look at that neon color. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do with that shade. Seriously. Oh my goodness. And then we have Anatomy. Not so scary. It feels like the same formulation too, nice and creamy. Now this one will be easier to work with. That other one, oh my goodness. And then Vivid. I feel like this one we'll have a use for too. But oh my gosh, that other one's like yellowy. Yeah, this is a really pretty blue too. I'm in love with that lipstick color though. In love with that. Oh my gosh. All right, now I'm gonna get to swatching the palettes and I will be right back. So starting with the nude palette, this one I can definitely do a copper look for you guys, even though I really want to play with color on the other one. This one has a gorgeous copper color, and these are all really creamy and pigmented. So the first shade is a really nice like bone color, so great for setting your concealer, first transition shade, whatever it is. But for me, I love starting off with a transition shade like that one, and then we can build deeper and deeper. Then there's a really dark chocolate that has the littlest bit of sparkle that I think will disappear, but that copper color, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. This is like a bluish gray. It's a gray, but it has very much a blue hue to it. And then this is like a navy blue, and then this is a very much a yellow gold. And I think all these shades are gorgeous. So now I'll show you guys the other palette. This palette is so crazy. I actually would love to do a look with putting this all over the lid and this for a pop of color as like a halo. I think that would be so cool, but I will save that for another day because I am falling behind on fulfilling requests, and I really do have to do that BH Cosmetics orange request. I had planned on doing that on the weekend, but I was really sick over the weekend and didn't have a chance to film. So I am going to do the copper look today, and then I'm going to do the BH Cosmetics look along with when my Pretty Vulgar stuff all comes in. So I'm so sorry, guys. It's just been a really rough couple of months, really. But let me show you the swatches. So the first pink is so light and baby pink and just a beautiful transition shade. Then we have such a nice Barbie pink. This is a beautiful purple. Then there's just like a deep color thrown in, but then this emerald green is like this emerald mermaid green mixed with this like insane neon lime green color. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is so cool and so fun, and I have nothing like that. Same with these two shades. Like, this is like a turquoise type of color and like this deep dark navy blue, but it's got like these pops of color in it. I don't even know how to describe these shades, but they are crazy and amazing. I love both of these palettes so much. There's so much potential in both of them. It's unbelievable. Alright, so I'm just going to go prep and prime my eyes, and then I will be back so we can start this lower lash line. I told you guys, I'm so out of it. I know I still owe you a health update, and I'm going to give it to you, but I literally spent the last 3 days in bed, and I slept almost 3 days straight, just waking up for a few hours here and there. It's been a really rough couple of days, so I did not do any filming for 3 days. I like literally have not left the bed. I'm so out of it, so I'm really sorry, but bear with me. I'm going to prep and prime my eyes, and then I will be back so we can start creating a makeup look. Alright, so I tightlined using my Ardency in Modster pencil in black, and then set my concealer, well, I used my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I set it using the first shade, Enigma, and it set it really well. It's not tacky at all, so we are good to go. And again, bear with me, I am really exhausted. I think my body kind of gave me an FU because I pushed it way too hard after surgery, and it has just completely crashed. Plus, I think I'm fighting something. So, going in with my Carity E31 brush and the first transition shade, which is Levitation. We're going to dip into that baby and start building the crease. And I am going to do a copper look for all of those requests. My eye is really watering and the tape doesn't even want to stick down today for some reason. This is blending so nicely though. These eyeshadows so far are really amazing. Now I'm going to take Not For Sale and start doing the same thing. These are pigmented, but so blendable. Now taking my Makeup Geek Outer V brush, I'm going to dip into Sucker Punch, this shade right here, and Milani her up. And just put this on the outer corner. Now taking my MAC 242, we're gonna dip into the gorgeous copper shade called Influence. So I'm gonna coat this baby really well, and then we're gonna Milani her up and put this over the whole lid, and then we may have to deepen the outer creasing or outer corner again. But let's see the shade. Oh, so nice. Oh, beautiful copper. Alright, we're at a point now where it's time for me to go line, do my face, and then come back to do the lower lash line. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I finished up my face, and I have a few things to tell you guys about, as usual. So I put to the test in a mini video the Guerlain Lingerie Depot Natural Perfection Foundation, and it has an SPF of 20. And oh my goodness, I am in love with this foundation too. I have hit some really good ones lately. This was in that second batch that I had placed the order from the Sephora VIB Rouge sale that just didn't make it in the epic haul of all hauls. But when I told you guys I ordered like another 7 foundations, and then I also got that Givenchy sponge and a few other things, like some Fawn asked me to do some reviews on the Tarte clay pots and milk eye pigments, so I had picked up a few more of those things. I just haven't had a chance to like show you guys an unboxing of any of the, oh my gosh, 6 boxes sitting over there. But I grabbed this to put to the test today, and it was so good. I'm in love. And then remember, I don't know if you guys do, it's been a month because it came from the Czech Republic, but I did a Dermacol haul because I love the foundation so much. I'm going to do a little mini video on this though. But I got the compact powder, and this setting powder is also so good. It like set it down. I didn't need a powder puff, no white cast. I don't know what Luby is barking at. He's literally under the blanket on the couch just barking. But it didn't like grab at the foundation. It didn't break it apart. Luby, it's okay, babe. And it just set everything so nicely. Oh, and the foundation has like the most faint smell, and it is beautiful. I don't even know what to describe it as because it's not floral, it's not like a candy scent. Like, I have no idea how to describe it. It's just so faint and so pretty. And even the Dermacol has the faintest smell to it. Like the faintest. It smells like luxury. It's just so nice. The pattern unfortunately does start wearing off when you dip your brush into it, but this is a gorgeous setting powder. So this is definitely a win. It just unfortunately comes from the Czech Republic, but it is really, really good. There we go. And then I have my Elegenz lashes on in Bombshell. I need to baby these because they're so hard to restock, but I just love them so much I can't help it. And then I did my wing with my Tom Ford eye defining pen, but for a little extra copper because a few of you really wanted a copper look. I took my Urban Decay Razor Sharp liquid liner. Longwear, I always forget, the Longwear liquid liner in Snakebite, and that's that extra copper line that you see all the way up. So it just added like that little extra something just to make this look even more coppery. So that's on there. And then I decided to like do a copper highlight too to make it like a super copper bronzy type of look. So first I went in and I used my Milani Baked blush in Luminoso to make it like a peachy blush undertone, and then I used my NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder in Synthetica, and this gave it like a base of a peachy gold like undertone first, and then I took my new Melt Cosmetic Digital Dust Highlight, but the Nova, that bronzy copper shade that they say can double as a bronzer, but I, you know, went in it with a highlight brush and then went over top, so it is very much bronzed, like highlight. It's not like my typical highlight, but I thought my eye is running like crazy. I just keep smudging. I don't know why this eye all of a sudden. But that's why everything is like just, I wanted to really give it to you guys. You want, because a few of you really asked for a copper bronze look. Like it's been a few like copper and bronze because it's summertime, so I just thought I would go all out on the coppery bronzeness and give it to you that way. And then I used my Ciate bronzer in Palm Island, and then my liquid lip is Manny's collab with Jeffree Star in I'm Shook. Yep, and that's it. We're all caught up. I don't love the lipstick once it's on the lips. It becomes like this icky 80s pink weird color. I don't even know how to describe it. I should have put it on for you guys first before applying this. That was really dumb. The way it swatches, it doesn't transfer to the lips the same way. Not on my lips and my skin texture anyway. I'm going to be sending this back. I'm keeping the palettes. I love the palettes and the formulation in the palettes. And we are about to put this shade to the test by smudging it underneath the lash line. That was Anatomy. Oh, was it one of the shades called Anatomy? Nope, it was just this, I'm just remembering this being called Anatomy. So, the lipstick shade though, this was in Exhibition, and it just, I don't know why, the swatch was so pretty. Looking at it is so nice, but then it just goes on like a tacky 80s color. I'm not a fan of this at all, so I'm gonna be returning that one. But anyway, you guys are all caught up on everything, so I'm going to zoom you guys in so we can get going on finishing up this lower lash line. Alright, taking the Urban Decay Jean-Michel Basquiat, Jean-Michel, I don't know, in Anatomy. Let's smudge this beneath the lower lash line, even though my eye is watering like a mofo. Okay, they like stepped up their game with the formula. These are extra creamy compared to the original Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils. At least this one is anyway. That's awesome. Now I'm going to take a Morphe M506 and we're going to dip into a Not For Sale and smoke that into the lower lash line. And I have a Romeo on my lap because he's scared from the wind outside because it's storming out. Now I'm going to take a Morphe M432, it looks like that, and dip into Sucker Punch, that dark brown. And put that as close to the lash line as possible. Gonna Milani her up wherever it disappeared to. Try to avoid some fallout. Now taking my Sephora Pro Smudge Brush number 11, I'm going to smudge Influence into the lower lash line and Milani her up as well. I want to try highlighting the inner corner with the gold shade because I don't want it to be like, you know, that bronzy shade for an inner corner highlight. So let's see what this looks like. It's called Crown. Alright, this makeup look is complete. I know, baby. I'm just gonna go get dressed and I will be right back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you like the eye look that I came up with, and if you don't, if this is not what you had in mind, feel free to let me know and I will be very happy to recreate another kind of coppery eye look. If coppery is not a word, I have made it a word. But if you guys would like something that's like more blown out, more smoky, more something, like this was how I would do a copper eye, but I'm more than happy to do something else. If I did not do what you guys were picturing, just let me know and I can definitely do something else. That is no problem at all. Then, oh my goodness, can you tell? Like I'm off my game. After the last few days, I am off my game. But feel free to leave it in the comments below if I did not do what you guys were hoping I would do for a copper look. If you were hoping for something more dramatic, more subtle, more whatever, just let me know. And I hope that you guys are as impressed as I am with the palettes, because I really was blown away with the quality that they like amped up the formulation, because I've been noticing that a lot of collabs tend to chintz out. They I don't know why they do it, but for some reason they just tend to go and not perform as well. And this one was the opposite, which is amazing. So I think that these are palettes definitely worth having, especially I'm not 100% sure where the dog barking started, but I was just saying that I definitely think that these are palettes worth having, especially if you guys are somebody who loves doing like neutral copper type of looks, then you like the one palette so caters to it. And if you love colorful looks, the other palette is like so colorful and playful and fun, and these are just, they're fun palettes. They're very unique. I've never seen anything like these in my life. Like they are so different. And if you guys are palette collectors, I mean, I don't know how you cannot have these be part of your collection if you're a collector, just because where else are you going to see things like this? And they're texturized, and hanging on the wall is just so cool. So this is going to be a limited edition release. It is a limited edition release, and I don't know. I'm telling you guys, if you're collectors, I think you're going to be bummed out if you don't get your hands on these two palettes, just because they are just so different from everything else. They just really are. They're not a typical makeup palette. I know there aren't like a ton of shades. I mean, you get, what was it, 8? Yeah, 8 shades. So, I mean, they're not like a huge variety, but it's just, it's so unique. It's the uniqueness of them that is so appealing. It really is. So anyway, that does it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.